Pause that. Or turn it down.
Alright. It looks like I am back. Hopefully the internet is better now.
Go away.
Let's get the game back open. Let's... Oh, I didn't think I closed it. Let's start up Droid Cam. Let's see how it looks.
Mickey, I have a question.
And I have an answer.
Tomorrow, can we make my little character thing? Or figure out how to make it? For my Skylar's Plays or whatever? If we end up doing it?
Probably not, because we're gonna be streaming. All that shit. Lock it all up.
I haven't rebooted the router, and shame on me for not rebooting the router. I need to go back to that character. I don't like the FPS on this camera. I wonder if there's like literally anything I can do about that. Huh. So it works good sometimes, and other times it works weird. Oh boy. Should I put this shit on? Delete my item level. Hey, audio. I ain't got no damn audio. Actually, hold up. What is a demonic impulse? Oh, them engravings. Nice. Not bad for free. Look at this. For free. +1. Hey, you like that? See if anything works. Anything on the market. Skirt. Hold up. Raid captain and demonic. 3-2. I might actually keep that. Pretty sure I need raid captain. What is this, earring? I'd rather have the grudge. Good. Hit massive. What's a +1? Show you. Fucks me though right now. I might hang on to it though. I might hang on to it. Instead of selling it.
I quit jumping on the couch.
Alright. Legendary minus the last thing. Sorry, y'all. I'm sure this is not that interesting, but your boy needs to get through it. I don't really like the top-down angle. That top-down angle. It needs to be like higher up. Maybe. I'm using it as a webcam. Why do you ask so many questions? Because you're a learning child. I don't know if I like the angle though. I don't have a way of propping my phone up good. It's gonna fall and it's on my screen. I don't want it on my screen like that. It works for now. It'll be used for the weekend anyways. See if I can get another buy run. Shouldn't have been screwing around, but whatever.
Wait, does that mean tomorrow you guys will also be at work?
Yes, ma'am. I wonder, did I ever switch myself to Lost Ark? Yes, I did. Cool. Stop. Do not do that. I've asked you many times not to do that. Just because I'm streaming doesn't mean I act a fool. I can do that at any other time. I always have my camera on.
Imperial Captain's weapon contains great power. We have to stagger him and stop him. Fire is spreading. It seems safe around the Maguro Captain. Let's head there.
Bro, what? Jesus Christ. Can't take no damage on this character. What?
That finally stopped glitching.
Yeah. Yeah, but I also switched the camera, the droid cam off. I don't think droid cam and oh. Actually, grab pots. Oh, what the? Oh, Jesus. Hold on. No. I don't have pots. There goes my only one in potion. Ah, and I'm already gonna die. Why me? Dead man. Oh, well that sucks. I didn't want to freaking keep dying. I could survive this boss easily. I just needed pots. They didn't let me grab any potions. Fucking assholes. Run a commercial. Skylar, your girl is on.
They're adorable.
She's playing
See, this is something that I
Brawl
want.
Stars.
The power is gathering. We should
Yeah, I
examine
know
the
that's
holy
what you
beast
want.
Closely.
You have to like
Must
draw
be
the
a safe
blanket.
place somewhere.
You're gonna have to like draw the blanket.
Yeah. Probably animate one pretty easily. Asmon.
I want the real ones where we
A
can
boy.
turn our head. But I want the two.
Valheim.
I want the two.
Finish up some trade skills. Oh man, I probably left my... No, I didn't. I grabbed them bitches.
Wow, good job. Get your Punica souvenirs.
cool about the controller and the trade skill stuff is it vibrates when you need to grab your fish. You don't even really need to pay attention. So today is BoomSquad Reacts. Oh, I forgot to hit play on my music. Let's start this playlist. Let's start this playlist over. First off. Second off. Let's look for Lost Ark has an RMT problem. Ah, okay. Oh. What are you doing, YouTube? Alright, that's what we're watching next. Asmongold reacts. We're gonna do some BoomSquad reacts to Asmongold reacts to Lost Ark has an RMT problem. Which it does. And I agree. Mucho agrido. What I'm talking about, baby. Let's go. Let's go. Baby remembers that. Let's go. Getting in the bathtub. Hey. Damn, still dropping frames. Network frames too, what the hell? Whatever server I'm streaming to tonight is not looking healthy. I love you. Alright, well, we went over on we'll get rid of the fishing trap.
Wow, good job.
Fuck, I just busted on the trap too. I didn't even mean to. Went to took a bath.
Be careful from here on out. Oh, the sunlight.
Alright. Guess we're doing the rest and fishing.
Get your Punica souvenirs.
Oh, I'm tired. Ready to do this BoomSquad Reacts. No. I'm gonna be watching something you're not interested in.
Like?
Like Lost Ark stuff. Alright, let's get this. Come on. Oh, dead center, baby. Let's go. Yeah. Maybe this weekend we'll work on that, okay? We'll see. Maybe something we do on stream. But if we do that, we probably won't be gaming. Be a perfect time for me to try something. Minimize game settings. I need to unlock the resolution. 1080p. Okay. I need it to go on this display though. Aha! Bye. Borderless. Bye. Okay, cancel. I can't do borderless. Window mode. Sorry for screen flickering. Huh. Okay, well, I need to figure something out. Because I want to go borderless, but every time I go borderless, it switches to my main screen. Is there a way for me to switch screens? Controls and display. Huh. I'll have to go window mode. Problem is, it doesn't want to like full screen in this. Maybe if I I don't want to change it to. That's gonna fuck with my desktop. Really, no. Dang, I was hoping to be able to do this. Like seamlessly. Oh, we'll just do full screen. And then with the correct resolution. Yeah. And then to get out. I just gotta hit window. And then pull up our YouTube video. Alright, so I'm gonna link this video now, and after the video, you guys remind me to link the video.
Have I seen?
The RMT problem.
Have I seen
Mute
this?
my game.
What the f?
That's not that impressive.
Oh, that's
Being
Stoops.
1582 item level right now. Because, like, all you really had to do, like, leveling up and getting to plus 20 is astronomically easier than getting to plus 25 with the previous relic gear. It is. It's way easier. I think seeing somebody who was 1575 before is more impressive than seeing somebody who's 1590 right now.
Yeah.
Comparatively easier.
Holy
Yeah.
shit. Holy shit, man.
I can't
I
believe
would
he
agree.
did.
Also, I'm so tired of you guys making the assumption that everybody RMTs that like, has high item level. Like,
Yeah, only 99.99999% of them do.
you literally can spend $1,000 a day in the game. Yeah, they could be
He's saying that they don't. Okay, so we are including, like, in my opinion, guys, I'm going to be totally honest. If you're buying gold from G2G, it's the exact fucking same to me as if you're buying gold on the store. You're buying gold. That's all. I don't care. It's whatever. You can only spend $1,000 a day. See, Stoops might not know this, but you're not able to spend $1,000 a day anymore. They lowered that cap after people were spending too much money, and now the cap is you can only spend $400 a day. So, like, whenever there's lapses in content, you've got to make sure you spend that $400 every day, so that way, whenever new content comes out, you can, just kind of go all in on it.
RMTing,
Wow.
but you're just making a random assumption
Jesus.
to like run this weird agenda.
I mean, I'm glad they lowered the amount.
Not everyone that has level 10 gems is RMTing anymore. Like
That's actually true. There was this one guy I saw, and he said that he had 10 gun lancers, and every single one of his gems was level 10. And, like, his roster level was, like, 240 or something fucking stupid like that.
Can someone answer this for me? Why? Why does he have 10 of the same character?
Yeah, no, it's definitely true. Now, how you can tell if somebody is an RMT or not? If this person has a roster level of 73. If they have a roster level of 73, I bet they're RMTing.
Isn't it? That's not how it is anymore. You don't have to be giga rich either to have a max eye level character. You don't think I could juice the fuck out of a character, man? Like, you don't have to be giga rich either. Like,
I think that as somebody who is aware of these things, I think that the amount that it would take you pre-Brelshaza gear, like this is just leveling up the Clown gear and the Vicus and Vulcan gear, leveling all of that up to 1575, I think it would be around 20 grand.
Way
Like,
more.
give or take.
Way
Obviously,
more.
like, 5K.
can we run it back?
Way
on the RMT
more.
debate? I really think
I
you're
disagree.
Wrong, also. I feel like I really think that just because somebody's high eye level, it's a bad mentality to assume that everyone buys from G2G at a high item level. Especially like now, dude. Do you know how much money you would have had to invest in your account? Like, I don't think that, dude. I think when the game first came out and people were 1575 the first month, I'd be like, yeah.
Absolutely.
But you can literally spend $1,000 a day. Like
400. It's only 400.
that's so much money. You could get jacked in like 3 weeks, 2 weeks. I think
That's probably true. Like, because you take 400 times 3, and how much is that? That is $12,000. So you could spend $12,000
Jesus.
in just 3 weeks.
Wow.
is my honest opinion.
Sorry. Let me just do count.
Yeah.
Okay, so
wait.
you can spend $400 a day times 7. That's 7 days a week times 3. Oh, okay. Yeah, I was wrong. You could only spend $8,000. Excuse me.
Yeah, only $8,000.
Yeah, it's only $8,000, guys. Never mind.
You want to know my honest opinion? I think a fuckload of people might chat RMT. And I think that they just project their RMTing on other people.
Am I the only person who doesn't give a fuck whether somebody buys from the store or G2G? Like, I think it's the same thing. How is it not the same thing? You're buying gold with real money. It feeds the bots? Well, whose problem is that? Now it's your problem that you're feeding the bots? How about the people that can ban the bots? I think it's the people who can ban the bots. It's their problem. Why isn't it Amazon? Like, why are you blaming the players for spending less money on something whenever it's actually the developer that should be banning the bots in the first place? Of course people are going to go, yeah, you're part of the problem. Everybody playing the game is part of the problem to an extent. Like, if you're buying gold at all, you're part of the problem. Holy shit. Who cares? It's...
People. That's what I really think. I think a fuckload of people might chat RMT. And then they just project their RMTing on other people, dude. That's what I really think. I think a lot of you guys RMT. And you just project it on anyone else. You know what I mean? That's what I really feel like, man. Because I'll tell you right now, dude, if I was going to get to 1590 and I knew that I was to spend all that money at the risk of losing my account, I would never do it. You know, but if I'm just buying like a little necklace here and there, I'll never know. You know, I'll just buy a little necklace, bro. I'll just buy one level 10 gem. People do it all the time, right?
This is what a lot of the RMTers did whenever Lost Ark first came out. Is that they were all 1490, which was like max item level, but they never left their stronghold. Because everybody, it's like if you see somebody who is 1490 item level, you know they're a fucking, they're an RMTer. So they were hiding out in their stronghold for like months before any of them ever came out.
That's what I actually feel like. They'll never know if I just buy.
Hold on, I almost just messed up on my Lost Ark. Almost sold my necklace. 1445. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. Oh yeah.
One, right? You're high as shit if you think 80% of the top. Oh, you know, I agree. I think a lot of people RMT'd at the start, but I think just assuming everybody RMTing today that has high eye level just because they have high eye level is also fried. Like, yeah, I don't think that's true. Like, I don't think if you have full level 10 gems, it means you've RMT'd. Yeah, I don't think so. My point is super fair. I think assuming that anybody that has high item level RMTs, I'm like, I don't even know this motherfucker. What do I have to defend him? I just think that's what it is. Like, I think a lot of people.
The reason why I don't think everybody who has high item level RMTs is because everything has gone down so much in price. Like, if I wanted to get up to 1590 item level, I think that it would cost me probably $4,000 to $7,000, somewhere around there. Yeah, under 1,000? No, I think it would cost more than that. Yeah, it's because of inflation, and also there are so many more resources being put into the economy now that the prices have gone down so much.
Are more likely to RMT like an accessory or a set for their character or engraving books, which is a lot more likely for the dude that's in my chat than the guy that giga whales to 1590 at this point in the game. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's.
Stoops is right about this, that there are a lot of people that RMT in Lost Ark, and they're just they're only RMTing small amounts, so Amazon doesn't ban them.
Way more likely, bro. Like, think about it. I could spend $100 and get my character's full set. That's way more likely than somebody spending thousands of dollars to risk getting banned to get to max eye level.
Yeah,
like, it's
that's
so
true.
much more likely, bro. It's like the same thing with anything else in life. Like, to get that far, it's more unlikely to me, right, as someone that could do it, that I would risk getting banned versus just going, all right, I'm gonna buy this one set of grudge books. I think that's way more likely that anyone can afford and anyone can do. You're definitely defending them? No, dude. You just have no. Yasuo, you're tripping. I'm not defending them. I'm saying that assuming everyone RMTs is for me is dumb. Like, that's just what I think it is. I think I'm defending that point, not this character,
Yeah.
man. Look who's defending them. No, I'm defending the point of assuming things about people. That's what I'm defending. If you don't agree with that,
Am I the only person that, like, I don't think this is a big deal one way or another? I still don't see it being... I don't hold anything against people that RMT in Lost Ark. Nothing. Because all you're doing is you're just going to a better price point.
you're fried.
You're okay with RMT and WoW? Yeah, I don't really care. Who gives a fuck? You can buy gold anyway. Yeah, who gives a fuck? Like, yeah, you can already buy gold. I mean, like, fuck.
We can agree to disagree, but if you think assuming everybody RMTs is good behavior, you're fried. It's not good. You're accusing people of things that you don't know about. I'm not saying he is or he isn't, but accusing him is wrong. Do you think the solution for RMT problem could be to remove the current conversion system and give better rates? I think people will always RMT, man.
There's always going to be RMT because botters will always have better rates than the game. You can buy WoW gold for cheaper than tokens now.
always do that.
That's fucked.
I think people always
That's
do that.
super fucked.
If people did it, they're always going to buy cheaper gold, and they're
Yeah.
always going to lower the price to be cheaper gold. But I don't think that it's... Yeah, I just think it's bad behavior to assume everybody that is fucking cheating. I think it's bad. Go to Maxwell calculation. You need 8 million gold worth of mats and 900k only upgrade cost and 120 million silver. High on Copian that's not thinking that's a rich motherfucker who plays Lost Ark. Well, we all know he's rich. The argument isn't that he's...
I think what people are getting mad at Stoops for is Stoops is saying that this... People think that what Stoops is saying is that this guy didn't spend any real money. And I think that this person probably spent real money.
Yeah, probably.
But the difference is that he's saying, Stoops is saying that the person spent it through the store and not through a website.
About to exit Lost Ark. Just want to get over to the event. Sometime this week I need to do my boss rushing cube stuff. not tonight. Tonight we shall finish the rest of this video, and then it is bedtime for everyone in this house.
Hey, here's another example. What about Yuvchisimo? You guys think Yuvchisimo RMTs? Okay, Yasuo.
Alright, what the fuck's going on, huh?
Alright. Tell me right now how that's a bad example.
You're using a bad example because you're not actually giving an example of the people that would use G2G.
I just gave you an example.
You and Pawns
No.
are
I gave you an
Let me cook. Let me cook. I let
okay,
you cook on stream. Now let me cook.
Okay, cook.
All right.
Cook.
Thank you. So Yuvchisimo and Pawns are not the G2G Andes. They have millions of dollars. They're fucking chilling out on a yacht with 8 naked ladies, bro.
Thank God.
We gotta be talking about the regular Andes,
how
the
do you know
gamer
this guy's
Andes.
not a regular? How do you know this guy?
Let me talk. Let me fucking cook this.
All right, cook.
God damn it.
Okay, cook. But I should be able to. I
Alright.
should be able to like, challenge something that you're saying.
Okay.
You can challenge me once I'm done with my point.
Okay.
But my point is just that
Alright, my point, I'm going to interrupt because I can pause the video, is why in the fuck is a millionaire sitting on this fucking video game? Why aren't they all fucking doing something else? It's bullshit.
I'm waiting for bed.
those two gentlemen that
Alright,
you use
I'll be
as
up
an
there in a
example
second.
are not the G2G
Just give me a
Andes. The
second.
G2G Andes are the people that have been literally banned for RMT and do sus shit on stream.
All right. So let's just go back to your first point, okay?
All right, let's go back to
All
this.
right,
I don't
first
even know
point.
what this is.
How do you know that guy that I just showed you is not chilling on a yacht with a bunch of ladies? Yeah, that's what we're talking. I'm not talking about the first week. I was talking about this guy. How do you know that?
Because there isn't plausible cause that they have the money to say that they're doing other things. Like you said, Ponce and Yuvchisimo.
Well, I mean, you can't have like a background check for every single I don't know if that would work, right? If you queue up with Belshaza, you have to also include your last 3 years of tax returns. I mean, like, damn, that sounds like I mean, bro, it's already too hard to get supports now. I don't want to have that. That's too much work, man.
Are 0.1% on gifted
okay,
meters.
but
so there's
but
plausible
there
cause
isn't
to say
plausible
that they
cause.
have money
Okay,
outside
but
of
there
this.
isn't plausible
Gotta
cause.
fucking
Also,
have a
that guy is
W2.
just chilling in his room like a gremlin in a
Dude,
G2G.
Belshaza.
I don't even see why this is a conversation.
There's none. That's my point. You have no evidence either way. And I gave you an
I'm not
example.
calling
Hold
that guy
on.
out. I never
Let
called
me
that
cook
guy
now.
out,
Let
bro.
me cook.
All right,
And
pick it up. Let's
it's
see it.
way more likely that the guy that works a 9-to-5 job that has $50 at
It is this is what I think is true. It is much more likely for a person with less disposable income to use G2G, because for them it is more important to get the maximum return for their money versus somebody who has a ridiculous amount of money who can just continuously spend $400 a day and they won't even notice it.
the end of the week goes, I could spend $50 in Lost Ark and buy a skin, or I could spend $50 and get a level 10 gem. That's way more likely, but we don't talk about that guy. The only people that we talk about that RMT are the big beluga whales at 1580. But
Yeah,
all
because
the
they're the most
motherfuckers in the
interesting.
chat that want one level 10 gem, or they want that
Yeah, there's like this one guy in chat. I saw this a minute ago. He was like, "Yeah, me and my friends all came back to Lost Ark, and we spent $200, and we're 1,500, and you know."
Hold on, everybody. I will be right back. I'm gonna minimize that for a second. Just chasing you down the stairs.
If I fall one of these days, it's gonna be your fucking fault.
I'm sorry. Oh, all right. Let's pull this up.
Skylar, what are you doing out of bed already? Get in bed then.
And stay in bed.
5x3 level engravings. You know, 5x3. Yeah, for $200.
One accessory, it's way more likely that they use their hard-earned paycheck and try to get a little bit of value out of it, but nobody notices them or talks about them. Right? You don't talk about them. There's no cause because it's so you just don't even know.
That's probably true. I would say that the majority of RMT is actually from smaller amounts, but way more people.
I feel like I'd have to disagree with that. As well, Asman. I feel like the amount of people that spend money in the game is a lot more, or the amount of money that is spent in the game is a lot more than you would think.
Notice it. That's a fact.
Hiding in the shadows. How the fuck am I supposed to talk about it? What the hell kind of
That's
point
my
is that?
point. That's
If
my
they're lying
point.
in the
You
shadows.
only accuse people. That's the whole.
So then,
Those two are just arguing back and forth. They don't even have they don't even have a point to their argument.
I'm talking about two different things. You're saying I'm dick riding and defending, but all I'm saying is you have no assumption. But it's more likely that, you know, it's like when you want to buy a little bag of weed at the end of the week.
Does Stoops ever explain why he always has his knees up?
Right? You spend $20. You'd rather where would you go buy it from? If you have $20, right? You don't have a lot of money, right? You have $20. You can get a gram for $20, or you can get an eighth for $20. Where are you gonna get it from?
Eighth for $20.
I'm just saying, where are you gonna get it from? You're probably gonna get the eighth.
You probably would get there.
Yeah, that's my point, bro. Okay, it's the same shit. Like, you don't have to be a giga whale to RMT. You could be RMTing for a little bit of an amount. Everyone just assumes that somebody's fucking fat eye level they're G2Ging. That's cap.
I would say that most people that are incredibly high item level are probably RMTing. I think that the difference right now is if somebody also has full level 10 gems or like 7 or 8 level 10 gems and they're also 1580 item level, I think that they might be RMTing. I think that could be there's a good chance of that.
Assumed anybody with a max eye level weapon early on, or Snowy who just got a fuckload of gems out of nowhere and a 25
I mean,
weapon.
I think those are kind of safe. I mean, if it was like a progressive at
I'm
this
just
point,
saying if I assumed.
at this point, I will 100% agree.
What?
Skylar got up out of bed again. Tell me she forgot. First time she told me she wasn't doing nothing.
Keep your ass in bed, Sky. Knock it off.
And this time she told me she forgot. You didn't forget shit. No, you didn't.
That if you see somebody with full level 10 gems, there is a chance that they've
There
just
it
been
is.
swiping
Okay,
through
fair
the game.
point, we're done
But
then.
I'm speaking at the start of the game is
Okay,
what I'm saying.
I wasn't talking
and the people
about
that were
that.
up.
Go watch the VOD. If I
this is the steroids example.
If I find the clip, you have to take. If I find a clip at the end of my stream, you have to take fucking fat, like 5 Benjamin cities to the dome on camera. I literally said at the start of the game I would agree, but now we're so deep into the game that you can't assume.
Bro,
That's
but
fair.
It's the steroid example. Did you understand the steroid example that I gave earlier?
Okay, I'm not saying that this guy's
Once
natty.
an RM
All
tier,
I'm
once
saying
an
is you
RM
can't
tier is
assume.
always an RM tier, bro.
But how do you know he's always an RM tier? You don't know.
You don't. It doesn't have to.
No, I think that there are some people that took a 6-month for RMT and they'll probably never RMT again.
Consistently be RM team, but if you did it once, you're now
How do you
labeled
know
as an
he
RM
did it
team.
once? How do you know he did it once?
Because the obvious evidence at the start of the game when they were, bro,
What
you're gonna
evidence? We have a picture of Ryan on the screen. What evidence do we have? I just have a picture. You don't even know who he is. It's just a random picture, man. What evidence, man?
We're not talking about this guy anymore.
But that was the point of the conversation. That was it. This is all we
The
have.
conversation has evolved. Okay, we've gone places with this conversation.
Okay.
This is the point
I'm
of the
tired of this.
conversation,
I'm
man.
tired of this conversation, man. I'm out of here, man.
I love you. All right,
Have a good stream, man. Love you, man.
Okay. All right. Let me let you guys know what the real truth is
Let's
on
hear
all this
what
fucking RMT
Let's hear what Asmongold has to say about this, because all they Stoops did was just argue back and forth with what's his face.
thing with Lost Ark, since
I love
apparently nobody can fucking understand it. It is Amazon Games, and only Amazon Games, that are responsible for RMT. They are God. If they ban somebody, they're banned. If they want to delete their gold is deleted. They can do anything that they want in regards to banning and not banning different players for RMT. Functionally, I see no difference in terms of the ethics of buying gold from a random website and buying gold from the developer or through the store. I don't really care. Yes, one of them emphasizes and promotes more bots than the other one. That's absolutely true. And one of them is more harmful to the game. That's absolutely true. But at the end of the fucking day, it's Amazon's job to ban the bots, not the players. So I don't give a fuck. That's what I think at the end of the day.
Well, alright, yeah, I have to agree with Asmon on this, because the botting is absolutely out of control. I mean, I've showed it all the time on stream. It's absolutely ridiculous how bad it is, and it's all over the game.
Yeah, it's Amazon Games are the ones that are responsible for bots. If you're going to go around and blame the players for that, I think that, again, you're letting them get off way too easy. That's a fact. Let me link it for you guys. There you go. I'll read a few of the comments and I'll move on. Try to tackle the dark side of the Lost Ark player base. Be nice to see someone dedicate time to uncovering and unraveling scams, bot abuse, and of course RMT. But the fact there's RMTs and Lost Ark evidence by bots and polls on streams like 25% lets these people ridiculously high item levels and low mastery level assume they've got gold from illegitimate sources. Unfortunately, you can't say 100% certainty. What's more likely, spending $100 on some shady title, putting $1,000 into the game every day. Yeah, of course. Agree with Stoops 100%. We're almost a year in. High item level and gems no longer means RMT. Yes, I think that in most cases it does not, but I think the majority, yes, it does. Yeah, 1490 to 1590 with Brel gear is 6 million gold. Well, that's not that much. Yeah, I agree with Stoops. Is a problem sometimes if falsely bans do occur. Yeah, false bans occur, but sometimes false bans don't occur, and actual bans should occur more often. That's what I think. RMTing is cheaper than paying on the in-game store. They barely give you any...
Fuck yeah about that, dude. I mean, if there's mistaken bans, that's bullshit. I don't know about that, but like, or false bans, but they need to have more bans. I've reported so many bots.
$100 exactly. So
and
people are gonna RMT.
Hours later, they were still botting.
2/3 of the population is bots fueling RMT. It's 100% reasonable for people to assume people have spent insane amounts of gold are RMTing. Let's see where Lost Ark is, okay? Let me just go ahead and pull this up. Okay, look in new window. And I have it right here because I've looked it up so many times. So the peak player base here was 322. It went down to 263. So there's probably at least like 100, like 120,000 people playing the game, somewhere around there. If you multiply this differential by 2. So yeah, it probably actually is 200. There is a good chance that 2/3 of the player base are bots. That's a lot of bots. I'm going to be honest. Do we blame the addict or the drug dealer or both? I'm not saying that you shouldn't get banned for RMT, but I do not...
Look how popular it was at one time, babe. On release, babe. On release. Look how many people were on.
I'm not saying that you shouldn't get banned for RMT, but I do not care on a personal ethical level because I think that it's the same thing. As I've always said, never hate the player, only hate the game. People will respond to the stimulus that you give them, and if you provide an incentive for people to spend real money and not get banned for it, then they will do it. You can't give people an incentive to do something that's bad and then be surprised whenever they're doing something that's bad. That's just the way the world works, even if people don't like to admit it. That's what I think.
Well, I said I'd link it before and after. I will do so. I'm gonna hop off for tonight. It was a good stream. Thank you, Articade, for dropping them subs on me. And thank you, everybody that dropped in. Make sure you drop over the Twitch or drop over the YouTube and hit subscribe. Either way, it works out. Peace out and have a good night.